Hello, welcome to Tips and Tricks for Dodongo's Cavern. A while ago I made a video called Dodongo's Cavern is Easy as Adult. So check that out if you haven't. I'm not going to be going over everything that I went through in that video, but I do still think that you should come here as adult if you can. So the first tip I'm going to give you is this wall here at the very start. If you don't have bombs or Goron bracelet, meaning you won't be able to pick up the bomb flowers, but you have blue fire, you can actually use blue fire to break this wall, funnily enough. A bottle with blue fire. You can also use the Megaton hammer to break this wall, and you can actually get it as child with a glitch called Equip Swap, which how it works is you put your cursor on the Megaton hammer, go to the right screen or the left screen. You go to the right screen like I do now. On the randomizer, you're going to have Din's Fire in order to perform Equip Swap here. And all you do is then you switch to this screen, and then on a certain frame, almost near the end of it, you want to click up left and one of the C directions, and you'll equip you'll equip Din's Fire, but it'll be the Megaton Hammer, because you had your cursor on it. Like that. I usually click somewhere around when the this bottom thing here that says Din's Fire, C button to equip, when the right side of it reaches the edge between the select item screen and the map screen, if that makes sense. And of course, like I said, you can also do it with Deku sticks, which you can get easily as child. Except when you transition, you have to go to the left screen to do that. And then when you transition back, you have to flick up right and one of the C directions. And I do it at around the same time. Except, you know, mirrored, basically. If you equip Deku Sticks, that means you did it too late. If nothing happens, you did it too early. There you go. As you can see, hammer breaks this wall as well. Now, I do recommend coming in here as adult because you can just hop up this wall here, but you can also do this as child. You just have to perform a ground jump. And the way you do that is actually simple. You just put a bomb on the ground and then just roll into it while spamming the A button. Then Link will freeze in place, and then he'll shield the damage, and then when you backflip, you'll do a hop forwards and up instead. And then you just hold forward and you can climb up here. It can also be done with the bomb flower, so if you don't have bombs but you have the Goron bracelet, don't worry. Whoops. Because you can still do it. Whoop. Like that. So as you know, in Dodongo's Cavern, you have to do the dungeon and then you get on this bridge and drop bombs into Dodongo's eyes. But if you come in here with Bombchus, there are a couple setups you can do. I'll show you one as a child and one as adult in order to hit those eyes without ever having to do like any of the dungeon really. What you'd only really want to do if you don't need any more chests, because Dodongo's Cavern has really easy chests to get. So only do this if you really don't need anything. So you just get on this wall here, and you make sure that you're targeting it, and then you just turn 90 degrees left. And then do C up. So use C up and then move to the left and then come back to the right until the seam here is going straight through your C down button. And then click A. Now hold a Bombchus over your head, and as the second red flash starts to fade away, drop it with A. And you'll hit the first eye. Now don't move, and just immediately shield drop a Bombchus. And you'll hit the other eye. As adult, you want to go to the other side here, and up here as well, not down. So one of the easiest methods to do is just get into this corner here and target it, and then turn 90 degrees right. Backflip, shield drop a bomb, then roll forward, shield drop another Bombchus. And you'll light the eyes. Very easy, very simple. You are doing Scrub Sanity. There is a scrub in this first room right here. And if you climb up here where we press this switch down, you'll end up in this room. And there's a scrub behind this mud wall in here as well. I won't tell you where the Skulltulas are. I might make a full Skulltula guide someday. But I'll tell you there is one behind that wall. There are probably tons of Skulltula guides out there. Just look those up if you want to do skull sanity. But I will talk about this Skulltula. If you have the long shot, you can reach it quite easily. Like so. But say you just maybe have the hook shot. I don't know if you can reach it from there or not. But what you can do is a quick hover boost with hammer, with a crouch hammer. On this frame, equip hover boots, and then you're gonna want to hold down but slightly right. Can be a bit tricky. And then you'll definitely be able to get it with hookshot here, but otherwise you'll have to do a bomb hover, which is very complicated, and there are tons of resources on how to bomb hover, so go ahead and look those up, because it can get pretty complicated. I'll put links to that in the description. In this room, a little tip for you is you can just jump up here. You don't need to climb the ladder if you're Adult Link. In this room, there is a chest over there, so go get that first. But then once you're done with that, you can just skip the rest of this room and basically the rest of the dungeon. There's a Lizalfos fight over there and like a puzzle or something, I don't know. If you have hover boots, you can just start a roll and then equip them, and then you'll make it over here easily. You do the roll for speed, of course. If you don't have hover boots, you can also do a really easy method where you just jump over to this corner here, and then you've skipped everything over there. Also in here, behind this mud wall, are more scrubs, if you're doing scrub sanity. And you'll notice I can't get back up anymore. Oh no. Don't worry. As we learned earlier, you can just do a ground jump. In this room, there's a very odd thing you can do. You stand here and wait for a Keese. Usually a Keese will fly at you. For some reason they're over there. You wait for them to push you into this hole. They will push you into this hole, and if you use Navi to inspect them, as soon as you get pushed into the hole, the switch will act like it was pushed down and you won't even have to push the block onto it. Like that. And then if you come back out, the block will just be on it. You can also just climb up here and push it. Since you're Adult Link, you can just climb up here. However, there is a Skulltula, gold Skulltula, in this room over here behind this mud wall. So you might want to get that first, if you're doing Skull Sanity. There's also a fairy here if you want that. And also a Bombchus drop. King Dodongo is quite honestly the easiest boss fight in the entire game. And all you do is throw a bomb in his mouth and jump slash. But if you come in here and you don't have bombs, but you have Bombchus, you can still kill him. By the way, with both Master Sword and Big Goron's sword, he takes 2 jump slashes to kill. Kokiri sword, he takes 3. I think Deku Stick takes 2 as well. So, there you go. What you do is backflip and take out a Bombchus, but you have to be facing away from King Dodongo. The backflip method is a little hard. Look that one up if you really want it. A much easier method is involving this bomb flower. Walk up to this Bombchus bomb flower while holding target, but don't target it. And if it says grab here, all you have to do is shield drop a Bombchus and then press A and shield. Now that you have ground jump stored, all you have to do is go over to King Dodongo, do a ground jump, and pull up Bombchus. And he'll eat it. So that's about all I have to say about Dodongo's Cavern. Another pretty easy dungeon. The child dungeons are pretty easy. After all, if you're doing Randomizer, 100% recommend going in here as adult. Makes the whole thing a breeze. That'll be it. Thank you for watching.